Julio Foolio, a famous rapper from Jacksonville, was tragically killed after sharing his location during his birthday weekend. This incident has sent shockwaves through the community, raising real concerns about the state of crime in the city. Jacksonville has long struggled with gang violence and crime, and Foolio's death may have major implications for the local scene. Today, we're going to explore what his passing could mean for crime in Jacksonville. Foolio's death could possibly escalate gang tensions in the area. When a high-profile person is killed, it often leads to retaliation and further violence. This is especially true in places with a deep-seated gang presence, like Jacksonville. This cycle of violence is a big concern. As retaliation happens, innocent bystanders can get caught in the crossfire, leading to more fear and instability in the community. We need to address the root causes of this violence, investing in community programs, providing better opportunities for youth, and supporting open discussion can help reduce crime and prevent tragedies like this from happening. Positive initiatives in Jacksonville are already making a difference, but more support is needed to create lasting change.
Jacksonville rapper Charles Jones, known as Julio Foolio, shot and killed in Tampa. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Riley Phillips. The rapper was celebrating his 26th birthday. This happened outside a Holiday Inn. If you could take a look at this video, you can see the bullet holes riddling the front of the windshield of this car. It's unclear if Foolio was in this car when it was shot up. On your side, Zach Wilcox joins us live now with more details on the shooting. And Zach, Foolio was a big name in Jacksonville's drill rap scene.
Yeah, that's right, Riley. Foolio had dozens of different videos on YouTube and 45 million views on one of the videos, millions on others. So he's big in Jacksonville's rap scene. He was also a frequent face on our newscast for his connection with violence around Jacksonville over the past few years. I counted 7 different articles that we published on our website since 2019 where Foolio was referenced in them. And at least 3 times that we've covered, he's been shot before, once grazing his leg, another time while he was over in Houston, and another time in his foot. So wanted to touch base, though, with our First Coast News crime and safety analyst about all of this. We did find out from Foolio's attorney that he was in Tampa celebrating his birthday, been at an Airbnb that they rented. They exceeded occupancy at that Airbnb, which is when they left and went toward the Holiday Inn. And from Tampa Police's report, we know that he was killed there along with 3 other victims who were taken to the hospital for treatment there, and that there were 2 cars that they found with bullet holes as well in that parking lot. And I talked with our First Coast News crime and safety expert just about what this means for Jacksonville Sheriff's Office and if there's any possibility of violence moving forward.
I think it only fuels it somewhat, and somebody will step up and take his place, and they see how successful he might have been and how much money he was making. You know, you end up copying him a little bit and carrying on his image a little bit.
Foolio's attorney said that they're not going to be commenting at this point while there's an ongoing investigation into his death, and he also asked us to respect the privacy of Foolio's family. In downtown, Zach Wilcox, First Coast News, on your side.
Tonight, we are working to learn more about a shooting that left a Florida rapper dead and 3 others hurt in Tampa, not far from the University of South Florida. Good evening. I'm Allison Henning.
And I'm Ty Russell. Thank you so much for joining us. Investigators say it happened outside a Holiday Inn. And News Channel 8's Georgia MacArthur also noticed bullet holes at a neighboring hotel.
Ty and Allison, a prominent rapper, Charles Jones, whose stage name is Julio Foolio, was celebrating his birthday here in Tampa when it was cut short by gunfire. Take a look here, a bullet hole here at the wall of this hotel. Also, I'm going to show you here, this window appears to be boarded up. Now, Jones's longtime attorney confirmed very limited details as to what happened here at this hotel. A black car riddled with at least a dozen bullet holes, a window boarded up, and bullet holes on the wall of this hotel along McKinley Drive in Tampa.
I only heard one. It woke me up, but apparently there were more than that.
Police say they responded to a shootout just before 5 o'clock this morning. Investigators say 26-year-old rapper Julio Foolio, whose real name is Charles Jones, from Jacksonville, was gunned down in this parking lot between 2 hotels in Tampa.
At this point, it's part of the investigation, but it seems that they might have been coming here to the hotel to get a room.
Longtime attorney Louis Fusco, who represents Jones, confirms the rapper was kicked out of an Airbnb, then went to a hotel. That's where investigators believe Jones and his entourage were ambushed. Social media posts point to the rapper celebrating his birthday, and witnesses say it was interrupted by an unknown group. Now the search is on for the parties involved in the shooting.
You know, we always say it, but in cases like this, it really does make the difference. If you saw something, if you heard something, any little detail can help us figure out what happened here this morning.
The attorney who represented Jones is asking for privacy for the victim's family during this very difficult time. In Tampa, Georgia MacArthur, 8 on your side.
Breaking news, police say 4 people have been shot at a Temple Terrace Holiday Inn. Tampa police are still on scene of this fatal shooting. 8 on your side's Chloe Sparks is joining us live with new information. Chloe, what's the update?
Stacy, this is the Holiday Inn Hotel right across the street from USF, the Tampa campus. We just spoke with police officials who tell us that 4 people were shot here in the parking lot, and one of those people died here on the scene. The other 3 people are currently at the hospital. Now, police say they received a 911 call to McKinley and Fowler Avenue around 4:40 this morning. They say that they were told 4 people were shot. Again, 3 of them transported to the hospitals, 1 dead on the scene. They believe that those 3 other people will survive. Now they're trying to find out what led up to the shooting. What was the motive? They're looking for video. They're looking for any surveillance cameras outside this hotel, or maybe any guests that maybe saw or heard what happened. They're trying to interview any witnesses. We're told they actually are letting people into the hotel right now. They're all actually being escorted by police as this whole entire parking lot is blocked off with crime scene tape. Now we're told that these hotel guests should not feel like their safety is at risk because there are so many police officers out here. But again, they're out here trying to find out how many suspects they're looking for, and then again to get that suspect or suspects in custody. They said that it seems like those people who were involved in this shooting were coming to this hotel to get a room. It's unclear whether they were staying at this Holiday Inn. But again, 4 people shot in this parking lot behind me, 3 of those people injured, and 1 of them dead. We'll continue to work with police to find out more information this morning and report it back to you here on News Channel 8. Reporting live in Temple Terrace, Chloe Sparks, 8 on your side.
Julio Foolio's death is a stark reminder of the ongoing fight against crime in Jacksonville. By coming together and addressing these problems head-on, we can work towards a safer, more united community. What are your thoughts on the effect of Julio Foolio's death? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more information.
Police say a man was chased and then shot and killed.
These groups, I won't name them, they know who they are. We're not going to tolerate any retribution, any revenge.
3 deadly shootings happening across our area overnight.
A man was found dead in a garage on Jacksonville's south side this morning.
New at 5, a man in his early 20s is in the hospital right now following a shooting in northwest Jacksonville. JSO says he was hit up to 4 times in the shoulder and back.
I talked to a witness who told me the car came from this direction and then slammed right into this building.
Breaking news. A man is dead in an early morning shooting.
Officers say that they were called out to the Lakeshore area just after 5 this morning, and it came reporting off of a gunfire report.
Overnight, 1 person is in stable condition. This is after being shot in what the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office is calling a drive-by shooting.
1 man is dead after he was shot and then crashed his car into a building on Myrtle Avenue last night in Jacksonville.
Tonight, police investigating after a man crashed his car into this building, then died from a gunshot wound.